playoffs, we've got Minnesota up 3-0, Denver over Phoenix, Denver up 3-0 over
Are
the
they
Lakers.
making the Lakers look bad?
Oklahoma
straight wins.
City up 2-0 over the New Orleans Pelicans. Cleveland's up 2-1 with Orlando
Got beat
Magic.
by 40 the other night.
The Knicks are up 2-1 over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers up 2-1 over the Dallas Mavericks. The Milwaukee Bucks up 2-1 over the Indiana Pacers. The only team that's the higher seed that's not leading their series is the Boston Celtics
That's
right
so
now.
funny.
Bucks
Y'all let me know
Bucks
about
are
that.
Bucks are
The only team, Tom, in the
Bucks.
NBA not leading their series is the
Bucks
Boston
are down.
Celtics.
Bucks are opposite.
Oh.
Bucks are down 2-1.
One team.
Well, that's the reason I sent back. When y'all sent that out, I said, nowhere in the history of the NBA playoffs has somebody went unbeaten in the playoffs. So, us losing one game does not bother me one bit.
Terry, name me
Because
three.
name all these teams that are unbeaten right now, I guarantee every one of them loses before they win the title.
Terry, name me the starters for the Heat.
You know.
I don't know. That's why I ask you. Can you name me 3 players on the Heat?
Butler's not playing, is he?
Oh,
No,
you got
he's-
Hero.
Okay, that's one.
Heroes play. Robinson's playing.
That's
Bam.
two.
Uh,
I didn't
Bam.
ask you.
oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God,
I
Zach,
mean, come on.
Pay attention. I'm trying to get this guy who's over like, we can lose to this team, and he can't name 3 players on the team.
They're
And
not,
he
they're not,
can't
lo-
name
they're not
in
losing that
America.
team. They're not losing that team.
Well, quote unquote,
You
last
shouldn't be
night-
losing to that team.
he
They
said-
They shouldn't have lost last
brother
game.
on their
He
team.
What
said
are you
Cleveland,
talking about?
Cleveland would lose their series, and all you got to do is look at them. So,
That's all you had to do. Just look
all
at
right,
it.
all right. So,
Hey,
tell me who starts for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I mean, who watches the Cleveland
Okay,
Cavaliers?
I mean, so you,
I mean,
we just, you have no
come
idea.
on.
Okay, you have,
Come
you have,
on.
you have
He's
no,
watching the
You
Heat,
got
and he has
Mitchell.
no idea.
You
He has
got
no-
Mitchell
he has
and
no-
nobody
Hey,
else.
Tom.
He can name one,
Twice.
Mitchell.
Hey, Tom.
He can name one.
Tom,
Mitchell.
did you pick that up?
Garland.
Did you pick? Did
I
you?
can start naming if you want me to name. I'm just
Go ahead.
saying.
Go.
That's the
No,
problem.
no,
You know.
don't look at the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, I can start naming them.
Nobody watches Cleveland, Tom.
Hey,
Nobody.
hey, Tom, did you pick that up? Like the 2 sentences? It was Cleveland's going to lose. Just look at him. Well, who looks at the Cleveland?
He is the epitome of contradictions. He
Come
has no idea what he's talking about, and he acts like he does. And all you got to do is go to West Lincoln and ask anybody. Oh, Terry Reinhardt. Oh my God, Dallas Cowboys. It's just so funny. It's just so funny to hear. I mean,
Them people over there get tired of facts.
The
I mean,
people
they
over there
do.
get tired of you, not of facts. They get tired of you.
I
Just
mean,
ask
it's
them.
facts.
Just go ask them. Are you tired of me? Yes, that's what everyone's gonna say. But Terry, you got to know a little something before you talk trash. I mean, I don't mind you talking trash about the Cleveland Cavaliers, but if you don't like know any of their players, like if
What
you
have
can't,
you ever done?
if you can't name like Darius Garland or Evan Mobley or Jared
What
Allen,
have you
I mean,
ever done?
If you can't
The
name,
only
if
way
you
you
can't
was
name,
ever successful is when LeBron
Yeah.
was there and he took y'all to a title.
All right.
I do recall that they were pretty decent when Mark Price and Brad Daugherty were there.
He doesn't.
Okay,
know.
they didn't win.
He doesn't know.
All right, wait a second. Terry, you lost to the Miami Heat
Okay,
without Jimmy Butler.
okay, and without Rozier.
What I'm saying is championship teams don't lose to bad teams. You made a case that championship teams lose. That's true. That's like to good teams. But can you let's go. You got Tyler Hero.
Go back
and
in the
Duncan
whole
Robinson.
history of
9
the
people
NBA.
scored. Wait a minute.
We're talking 4 out of 7. It's going to happen. You're going to get beat.
9 people scored in that game.
I guarantee Boston
name-
beats them tonight, and we're back in Miami.
Can you name any of them that
You know.
scored against Boston Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday night?
On
3
who?
days ago. For
On
the
who?
Heat. For the Heat. Can you name any of the players that played the other night?
Why, yes. I mean, there was 2. Butler and Rozier did not play because they're out.
We know who didn't play. Who
What
played,
the
Terry?
heck?
Who played?
He don't know.
He don't know. He doesn't even watch
I
the
just
game.
got through naming a bunch of guys.
He don't even watch the game.
You named Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero. Hero had 24. Robinson had 6.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love had a grand total of 0.
Did he play?
He played, but he had 0 points in 6 minutes. Tom, Terry, you've named all the white dudes.
I mean, Like that's funny. Like that's funny.
There's a Martin brother. Do you know which one scored 21 points on you?
Oh God. See, this is why y'all
You
were
got
just.
beat by a Martin brother, Terry.
Son,
And you don't even know which one.
They gave him a former Hornet.
He gave up 21 to him. Who's y'all small forward? Tatum or Brown? Which one of them gave up 21 to Caleb Martin?
well, I mean, we play so many guys that play so many different positions.
That's what I said.
I
That's
mean,
why I
you
asked
know,
you.
Tatum, dadgum, he can be your point guard. Brown can be your point guard, but they're not the point guard. White's the point guard.
He's got White and Holiday listed as
You know.
point guards. Jalen Brown listed as shooting guard. Tatum at small forward. No power forward in your starting lineup. So the small forward listed in your starting lineup. Tatum scored 28. He gave up 21 to Caleb Martin. So
None of that matters.
He won that battle.
None of that matters. All you got to do is win the series. It don't
now,
matter.
Tom, remember, he wouldn't trade Porzingis for Draymond a couple weeks ago. Porzingis with 6 points.
I would never.
He gave up he gave up 21 to Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, that was a kind of a crazy question even asked at that point in time.
So would you
It
trade?
took you 7 minutes to answer it.
Would you trade Porzingis for Bam Adebayo?
You know.
Yeah, no, that's his answer. you know,
You wouldn't trade Porzingis for Bam Adebayo? He just went 21 to 6 on him.
You know, you might
Like,
know,
what do you do with
but
that?
he doesn't.
What do you do
He
with
doesn't.
That's like, Tom, that was like a Harry Carey answer from when Will Ferrell did Harry Carey on
Bam
Saturday Night
just
Live.
went
Who's
21
going to win the World
10.
Series? Yankees in 6. Oh, or the Braves. You never know, Norm.
Yeah. Well, our estranged employee used to do that when he would pick somebody. He would say, "But it wouldn't surprise me if the other."
And Tom, they lost at home too.
What's that matter?
It's all right,
I'm telling
Tom.
you, you're in
I'll
trouble, Terry.
I'll put myself I'll put myself in that same category.
Y'all
I'm the
can
guy
have
who picked
whole
the
Eastern
Niners, but hope the
Conference,
Chiefs
and
won
I
the
got
Super Bowl.
Boston.
Cleveland might sweep them in the next series.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Cleveland got to get.
Y'all
them
might get
first.
swept, Terry.
How about the random Bell's palsy
There's not
diagnosis
a
for
bright man in
Joel
this room
Embiid?
would ever bet that.
What are you talking about?
There's
the
not
you don't
one
think the
man
Cavs
sitting at this
I'll
table
I'll
or
put
in there
$10 on
would
it with
ever bet
10 to
that.
1. I'll put $10 on 10 to 1. You give me that?
You know. Oh yeah, that's what you want. You want something. Yeah, there's a difference. If you're
Terry, a
so,
sweep is not.
if you are
I said
so
they might
confident,
get sweep. I didn't say I'm betting. on my
there's
money.
not a soul in this room going to sit here and say
I'll take the
Boston won't
Cavs
make
over
the final.
Boston.
There's not a soul
You
in
just
here.
got beat by Caleb Martin.
I'm back on y'all. Y'all the one that's that gonna pushing this. You not gonna bet on your team.
You just got my team's not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Tom gonna sit right here. He's not gonna bet Cleveland's gonna beat Boston. There's no way in his life he can even think that.
You never know.
He's thought it, I'm sure.
Yeah, in his dreams.
We got enough to play with y'all, Terry. I'm
You
sorry.
have not enough to play with.
Well, Miami does, and you don't even know who their players are.
I
so-
know every one of their players.
How
No,
many
you
players
don't.
on the Cavs are better than Caleb Martin?
Besides Donovan Mitchell.
Garland's better than him.
I mean, you can't really say that about that. That would be the same thing as saying Robert Ory was no
Levert
good.
on his good nights are better than him.
That would be the same thing as saying Robert Ory was no good, but he's got 7 rings.
What are you talking about?
You can't say that.
He
Can't say
doesn't.
what?
He doesn't know what he's.
No, I know what I'm saying because Caleb Martin is about the same player Robert Ory is.
No.
It's just
Yeah, they're going to get hot at certain times and hit threes. That's what both of them did. Robert Ory never beat you with anything else but threes.
Caleb Martin scored 21 points.
Okay, that's Robert Ory having a good game. Then next game, Robert Ory didn't score any. Caleb Martin going to be the same way.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it goes. That's the NBA. These are guys who are not going to produce every day.
So Bam beat Porzingis 21 to 6.
I didn't know Caleb Martin's nickname was Big Shot Martin. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Well, I guarantee.
Big shot, Mark.
Well,
There's two
after
of them.
tonight,
How do you
then
have
y'all
that
be
nickname?
going, oh no, Boston's back.
I don't know what the line is.
I'm just telling you,
Boston's
you're not
probably
winning.
favored by
Terry,
2 or something.
Well, however far
Because
you
it's in
make
Miami.
it, you're not winning the
man.
championship because you lost to Caleb Martin and Tyler
Don't. It's
Hero.
not but one team in the NBA that can beat us, and that's Denver.
There's 8, and they're in the Western Conference.
There's
about to
only
say,
one team, and that's Denver.
Nobody in the East
What?
is winning more than one game in the finals.
What?
Nobody
Come
in the
on,
East is
come
winning
on.
more than one game in the
See,
NBA
now
finals.
you know better than that because we've dogged all them other teams over our Minnesota, every one of them.
You just got dogged by the Miami Heat.
Okay.
Boston's a 9.5
And
favorite.
they're not.
Yeah,
Boston's
there you
favored
go.
by
Going
9.5.
to Miami. going to Miami.
They were a 15-point favorite and got beat at home.
Oh, God. I'm telling you, sometimes y'all irritate me.
They were a 15-point favorite. And got
I
beat.
mean, just
tell
to
you,
walk
they're
in
not-
here and listen to y'all
You
talk.
put them on this pedestal like they're just the best team that we've ever seen, and they're never getting beat by Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero and Caleb
But
Martin.
when y'all sent that out, then I said, okay, you want facts? 77-year history of the NBA, nobody's went unbeaten.
And nobody ever got beat that's won a championship by
There
Caleb
you go.
Martin. Not a single one of them lost to Caleb Martin. With
I
21
guarantee you we'll
points.
go back. If you go back all the number one seeds, and every one of them have lost in the first round to somebody that and people said, oh, they shouldn't have lost to them.
All right, working
Because
on it.
all we heard this past week was, Boston's in trouble. Boston's in trouble. Well, Boston goes out there and wins by 30 tonight. Oh, well, Boston's good. That's all that matters.
So you're
I
gonna,
don't
you're
tell you
gonna
you're in
give me
trouble
the
with
Heat
this
in
series.
30?
I tell you you're not winning the NBA
Are
Finals.
See,
you
there
giving
you
me?
go,
Are you
Tom.
giving
Y'all
me the
want
Heat in
something.
30?
That's how y'all
No,
bet.
no. You said they're
Y'all
gonna be about
bet
30. Give me
by
the
me
Heat. Give me
giving
the
y'all
give me the
something.
Heat in 30. Go
Y'all
ahead, say
want
it.
something.
Say it. Say it.
No, that's what you're
Okay,
saying.
that's
You
what I thought.
want something.
That's what I
He
That's
doesn't
the
know how
only-
gambling works,
That's
does
what I
he?
thought.
He has no idea how it works.
No,
I'll
he
bet you even. You want to bet even? I guarantee you
Oh,
not
look
going
at
to do that.
Oh, but you just
You
said they're going to
won't
beat
do
them by
that.
30. You just said they're going to beat them by 30. And then when I said, okay, give me the Heat in
Tom,
30,
I'm
you're like,
sitting here
let's go
telling you,
straight up.
Whoever wins between Cleveland and the Magic are done. That's your
Okay.
last. This will be the
Okay.
only series you play.
All right.
So get used to being out.
We'll see. Poor Zingas. Poor Zingas. Give me a break. They're not that good, Terry. They probably won't win the East. They probably won't even win the East. And I think
You talking
Kevin's
about
right.
Terry? You said an NBA champion that had not lost in the first round. Not
Yeah, NBA champion.
NBA champion, 1996 Chicago Bulls swept the Miami Heat.
Oh, okay.
I got
So
something
you
on
pulled one.
He meant all the way through.
Yeah,
the
all the way
playoffs,
through.
Not
Oh,
just the
okay.
first.
You said the first round. I apologize.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
There's
Every
been
team
been
that's
a
won
lot-
an NBA title have lost in the first round to somebody.
Not in the first round.
Not in the first round.
Oh yes. That's no way you can go back and tell me that's never happened.
Terry.
I just did.
He just did. He just looked
What?
it up.
They swept the Miami Heat 3-0 in the first round in 1996. The Bulls did.
That's not what we're saying.
That's what you just said. They
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying if you won an NBA championship, that you have been beat in the first round.
You're
You-
talking about all the NBA champions. from-
Yes.
No, that's not true. He just told you one that hadn't been beat in the first round, right?
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Are you
I
mean
don't- we
losing
don't.
losing the
You're
series in the
correct.
first
We
round?
don't.
No, losing a game. That's what y'all talking about. We're
In
talking
the
about
in
one
the
game.
in the first round.
Yeah, one game.
The Bulls swept the Heat in the first round 3-0 in 1996. So where's the disconnect?
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's what Tom and I are saying. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
I am saying no.
He's saying every NBA champion was beat in the first round. Is that what you're saying, Terry?
I am saying some of the NBA champions that you have been beat in the first round. One
Now
game.
he changed it to some.
What?
So, now he's
No,
saying the
Now
sun.
he's
what I'm
saying
saying.
some of them. Before he said all of them.
Yeah,
Now
yes.
it's some of
Yes.
them.
Well, we cutting this off. Y'all are on the wrong page. Y'all are like outside a fence somewhere.
Oh my God.
Come get inside the ballpark where we can.
Anybody got a
have-
solo cup?
That's what I'm saying.
We are listening.
I cannot explain
Look,
it no easier than what I said.
On a different note, we're gonna run an advertisement. Joke writer for Zach. Can we get a joke writer? Because once he has a joke, he's gonna use it like 100 freaking times. So we need a writer for Zach. And Terry, you need a lawyer because
Oh,
you
my
change your story so many times.
I was saying the
You
same
changed
thing.
your
Y'all
story
took
so
it
much.
and read. Y'all were like, how would I put this?
You don't know how to put it.
No, I do know
You
how
don't
to put
know
it.
how to put it because
Y'all
you
are
don't know
like
what you're
being
talking
in a
about.
courtroom and know that you're wrong, but we're going to try to prove that
Terry,
we're good.
You said that every NBA champion had been beat in the first round, and Chip found one that had not. That you said some of them had
No,
been
that's
beat.
not
That's
what
all
I
you
said.
It-
We're
it's-
talking
it's-
one game. We're
Like-
talking one game, not the whole series.
I know. Yes, we understand.
That's
You're
what-
saying they lose one game.
One
right?
game.
Yes, I'm telling you that. I've got 3 examples right here
What
where
in the
that
world? He's so lost in there. Come into our ballpark and get in the same field that I'm in.
Tell me where I'm missing this. You're saying they lost one. They're not one NBA
Chip,
champion.
Chip,
Hold
we're
on.
talking- We're talking one game.
Yes, one game.
I cannot believe why we're so lost about this.
I don't either.
Boston loses one game, and y'all in here tell me about people going 3-0. Who gives a crap about people who went 3-0?
Terry, my only point that I was trying to make was that if you think you're a championship team, you're not, because you got beat by Caleb Martin and Tyler Hero. That's all I'm saying.
And that's when I said any NBA champion in the past have got beat one game in round one.
And then Chip just told you, no, it's not. Some teams, yeah, it happens all the time.
Okay, that's all I said.
But
When
you didn't
we
say
y'all,
some.
You said any
every-
NBA champion, any NBA champion, like that, an NBA champion. There wasn't any NBA
Zach,
champion.
why am I even talking?
That's a great.
That's a
what we're
great
wondering.
question
That's the
'cause
same
we-
Y'all
thing
were
we're
so
wondering.
lost.
We were actually,
Hey.
we were actually wondering the exact same
Hey,
thing.
Terry, when you've got multiple people trying to decipher what you're saying, maybe it's not that they're misunderstanding you. Maybe like Taylor Swift, maybe it's you.
No,
right,
it's
boys,
not
let-
me.
all right.